On Yahoo Finance Live, BitBoy crypto founder Ben Armstrong discusses his opinion that the crypto market sell-off will continue throughout the summer and why. So if you want to know more about this, then this video is for you. For today's video, exclusive to our crypto clippers, we are going to talk all about the prediction of Ben Armstrong regarding Bitcoin. So if you've decided to get into cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, then this might just interest you. Now without further ado, let's get into the video. The Bitcoin cryptocurrency has been trading at $22,000 and has lost 5% in value today. This is the lowest it's been since 2020. Around $200 billion in cryptocurrency has been wiped off the market since Saturday. Ben Armstrong mentioned that it's important that people understand that Bitcoin tends to work on a 4-year cycle and that we're in the thick of a bear market. We were quick to tell our audience last year when there was a lot of adoption and too many people knew about cryptocurrencies. When cryptocurrencies were overheated, that's usually when the market gets overheated. Whenever there are people saying it will never happen, it usually happens then. Now, when we're speaking about the price, it is at $10,300 and 85% in a drawdown. Historically, that was seen during bear markets. The cycle top we have never seen before is $20,000 in 2007. We're not down to 85%, but if the price goes below that number, then it will go into unprecedented territory. The crypto space is unpredictable. For example, before the Celsius scandal, people were already noticing some faults, which ultimately led to the downfall of their company. One way for them to build back trust with users is by being bought off by trusted companies like FTX or BlockFi. So are we going to see some company consolidations when we are looking at the layoffs that are happening and the contractions of these platforms? And we're still waiting for this rebound from crypto. Ben Armstrong doesn't think there will be a small rebound anytime soon. He predicts about a $14,000 bottom and that the next bounce will happen at the end of November due to layoffs in the crypto industry. The crypto market is no different than that of a mall when it comes to hiring staffing. When there are 2 years of a bull market ahead and 2 years of a bear market, they put on their seasonal staff. The CEO of Coinbase, Ben Armstrong, as well as Sam Bankman-Fried, founder of Uphold and one of Ethereum's original developers, know that cryptocurrencies face a bear market during winter seasons. This is accounted for in their business plan. One thing to think about is that we are seeing consolidation in the cryptocurrency ecosystem, with projects that seem less useful, such as apps. Eventually, this will happen with crypto projects as well. Vechain is an example of a specialized project that could be lumped in with another. Armstrong said that we are going to see a lot of consolidation in the crypto industry over the next few years, and that they could possibly obtain some protocols that are niche, such as supply chain tracking, and absorb them into their protocols and platforms. When asked about the impact on the entire sector when they continue to raise rates, Armstrong doesn't think they'll be able to do that. But I think when you look at the 75 bips that we're getting added this week, I kind of disagree with one of your guests earlier. He said he thought that that's already priced in. I think your average person that's in the market doesn't know that right now. I think that's going to hit a lot of people. Those of us that are in this every day, we know about that. And certainly it contributed to some of the sell-offs, he mentioned. But he thinks what's really key is when you look at when the Fed meets again in September and they could take action that would boost rates aggressively. This helps us get closer to getting back to 2.5% by the end of this year. So we'll be well positioned for a market downturn at the end of November or the beginning of December after the midterm election results are announced. In the second week of December, the Federal Reserve has a meeting. Hopefully, inflation will have decreased to 1 to 2% by then. This would help things start heading in the other direction after quantitative easing is turned back on. Given the last Yahoo Finance poll, it seems that the majority of people are not buying the dip. Of those polled, 67% said they were not buying the dip, and 32% said that they were still planning on buying it. When asked if he thinks people are waiting for something to happen before taking any action, he said that, yeah, buy the dip is a meme. It is a really harmful phrase because it lets new people make purchases that only hurt their credit. People should refrain from buying anything except when there's a good price point to ensure that they don't run out of money for future intakes on cryptocurrency. One downside to scaling is that in the event that you're wrong, you risk losing all of your investment. However, due to Bitcoin's huge fall over the past few weeks, Armstrong advised that right now is an optimal time to begin scaling in and diversifying your entry point, and to invest at least 20% of their holdings and scale out around 12 different entry price points. This will ensure they are well versed in how the market moves and are less prone to making rash decisions. People are taking a wait-and-see approach to enter the market because of the current macroeconomic climate. The bear market in 2018 made investors more apprehensive since it was similar to the present environment and the prices were at the lower level. Knowing there is chaos overseas, with turmoil in Ukraine and Russia, combined with increased interest rates, makes it hard for investors to foresee an easy escape from this turbulence. When asked about his read on the interest that is still being generated from the institutional involvement in crypto, and if he thinks that the volatility is enough to scare some of that Wall Street interest away, Armstrong said, "Well, there's no bigger scammers in the institutions. That's what I'll tell you. They were just putting out articles recently saying Bitcoin's going to be $75,000 to $100,000 by the end of the year. Our analysts predict. That is BS. Those are outright lies. Those are institutions looking to squeeze people to get back in on opium so they can use them as exit liquidity, similarly to what they did at the end of November when we got a dead cat bounce that basically went too high." In order to see who is susceptible to listening to what this institution are saying right now, take Scott Minerd of Guggenheim Partners. There is nobody who lies more than him, but he is a great reverse indicator that's been public, Armstrong mentioned. Last year, he said Bitcoin was going to $600,000 and it was at 40 when he said it. The same day, he sold all his Bitcoin. That all happened publicly, and these elites who are running the institutions want to be in charge and don't like average people coming up. Although the public is getting it hard, the money managers are making their own preparations for this downturn. They want to keep retail investors out of the game, and they understand that the bad news is on its way. The institutions are stop-loss hunting at every chance they get, but we should only judge them by what they do and pay no attention to their words. With all that, just who is Ben Armstrong? Ben Armstrong of BitBoy Crypto said he's found success in the crypto industry, but it wasn't easy to get there. He told attendees today at Benzinga Crypto Festival that he had to go through many trials and errors in order for his company to gain success. In 2011, he started a ticket-selling business. He advertised on online platforms, which removed his ads due to the type of business. He said he could continue advertising if he used Bitcoin, and that this was his first introduction to cryptocurrency. His Bitcoin project was difficult because of the lack of websites that allowed him to spend his Bitcoin, making it a currency even though he wanted to use it as an asset. He spent $10,000 on Bitcoin to pay for his advertising services. If he had invested that in Bitcoin as a form of digital gold, rather than using it as a currency, it would be worth well above 7 figures right now. The reason why I should have had so much money in the beginning, but I didn't, was because I didn't understand Bitcoin, he said. In 2013, Bitcoin helped Armstrong make a decent profit on his money. Bitcoins he had been saving for future payments had appreciated in value significantly. He intends to sell for a profit so he can pay bills and enjoy a family vacation. He told some media outlets, such as Benzinga, about his plans. Even though it's 2017 and I feel like I missed it, I feel like I'm late. I feel like I had the best opportunity and I threw it away. I'm going to go all in on crypto. BitBoy Crypto's social media presence has set to reach 5 million followers around that time. And with over 1.5 million views on YouTube alone, Armstrong is the most popular Bitcoin influencer. BitBoy's cryptocurrency advice. When it comes to people who are new to the cryptocurrency space, Armstrong's #1 piece of advice is to educate themselves and figure out how to get involved. Getting involved in crypto is the most lucrative thing that you can do. BitBoy's Crypto's mission is to empower people to find financial freedom by providing them with crypto assets. He argues that he's following into the footsteps of those who helped the miners during the gold rushes. BitBoy Crypto offers quality cryptocurrency news for Ethereum and other altcoins with a daily blog of novel content. They also provide reviews of cryptocurrency projects and trading advice in an interactive and easy-to-understand format that resembles something like ESPN, the sports network channel. Last year, Armstrong Crypto Content Channel, with more than 5 million followers, not only won Influencer of the Year, but 5 other awards at this year's Blockchain Influencer Awards. Armstrong and his team also won other awards, including Best Daily Show, Funniest Influencer, Best Interviews, and 3 consecutive years winning for the Golden Update. The Blockchain Influencer Awards highlight influential social media users in the cryptocurrency and blockchain technology space. Nominees for the Influencer Awards were determined by organizers and attendees, with voting open to everyone. Armstrong's key takeaway is that people don't fully understand what they invest in when they invest in cryptocurrency, just like him. If you're going to invest in crypto, you need to on some level understand what you are investing in. You are not investing into 3 or 4-letter ticker symbols. You're investing basically into crypto venture capital projects. His conclusion: you are always better off as an educated investor. There you have our crypto clip video for today. What do you think about Ben Armstrong's prediction? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and like this video. If you think that we have delivered value, please share this video with one person. Just one share is enough for you to show your appreciation for the commitment and hard work we all put together in creating this video that teaches and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. And you don't know that one share could go a long way. Keep in mind that no matter how many times you're going to watch this video, you won't see any results unless you take action. Goodbye and see you on the next one.